Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 as we are playing with the Communist States of America. So, as you can tell, I'm still sick, guys. I'm having a lot of trouble getting over this. I think it's because I'm not sleeping. I've been sleeping about 3 to 4 hours a night every single day because I'm just working so fucking much. It's ridiculous, guys. And so, yeah, I'm constantly at work and working big old long, 12 to 16 hour shifts. And it just kind of sucks. But as I mentioned last episode, guys, I did train. I trained one guy yesterday at work on Sunday. Supposed to train two, but one of them didn't show up. Apparently, he's supposed to be coming in a week or two from now for me to train. He doesn't start till May. And I mentioned this because, obviously this series is ending. And so we're going to be starting a new series. And hopefully things should be better for that series as far as like my time to record, guys. I should have a little bit more time since I won't have to be covering all these damn shifts. Now that we got that new guy, he actually started today. I trained him yesterday and he started his first shift today. So I only had that one shift to train him, but luckily, good. I think I had him for like 14 hours. It's a pretty good long time to train somebody. So things should be getting a little bit better as far as time for YouTube. What I did find out is that my shifts are going to get really bad in May. In fact, one of the guys that is starting is actually taking one of my shifts. And my boss didn't even tell me that. So that's kind of a little bit concerning because on top of this guy taking my shift, the main shifts I get, or I cover shifts for this guy who quit. He used to be a reserve Army. He was Army Reserve. He's still Army Reserve. And he used to always be going to like extra assignments and stuff. Of course, they have their 1 week in a month and their 2 weeks a year, and I would cover those days. But in addition to that, he was always doing like training and all kinds of stuff. He was very even though he's a reservist, he was very active in a sense. He was constantly going to things, schools and stuff. So I was always covering his shifts, and he's one of the guys who quit. And that was the main reason why I was able to cut my hours back, is because we needed somebody to cover all his shifts. I don't even know why my boss hired this guy. He's a really nice guy. But I don't know why he hired somebody who's constantly gone. So that's the main reason why I was able to cut my hours back last year, is because we needed somebody to cover all this guy's shifts. And so now that he's not there, I don't know how many hours I'm going to get per week, guys. So I'm a little bit concerned about my financial situation. Because I didn't know that I was losing a shift to one of these new guys. So that's kind of unfortunate. But sure, you guys don't want to hear about my financial problems. The main point why I bring this up for YouTube is that I am going to have a bit more time for YouTube, starting, this week. And in addition to that, we'll also have in May, when the other guy starts, I'm going to be losing a bunch of shifts. So yeah, there's going to be that as well. And so things should get, a little bit better in regards to that too. So sorry, it's been kind of crazy with me getting sick and then all the work, but hopefully things should be better. So let's go and get started. Remember, we're trying to make this be our finale episode. Let's see if we can get it done. Let's go ahead and launch. In fact, we should probably have this pause while we launch all these attacks. We'll go ahead and launch a bunch of attacks here. We're going to lock those guys down and see if we can't get pushing forward here. Go and push these tanks up here. There's nobody really to stop us. This guy can attack there. Have a little bit of support here. That guy right there. And just get behind these divisions if we can. And yeah, all you guys are going to go over here. And you know what? Let's go and just take one of these divisions here and pull them back. Although it looks like we're going to win anyways. Because, I don't really want... I want to get behind these guys if we can, so we can kind of just advance. Let's just have everybody push forward here. And, yeah, we're making very good progress in this territory. Remember, India is the last country we need to get knocked out of the conflict. So hopefully they'll get that done over there. I moved more troops over here, but I don't want to move too many more. One, it's not very important area. We don't have to win here to win the game. But supply could become an issue if we send too many divisions here, so that's something to think about. Looks like we would lose that attack, but it's kind of ticking over green, so we'll keep it going. Oh yes, another thing I wanted to do is let's go and have these divisions here. We're just waiting for them all to get there. You should get there momentarily. There we go. Let's go and get these divisions going on naval invasions of these remaining territories, not because we need to take them over, but mainly so that we'll get the points for doing so. We'll get a little bit of points in regards to our participation. So we'll go and send just like 2 divisions to this island here. And let's go ahead and do... Attention. Probably gonna need a bit more over here than just 2 divisions. Let's do 5. Remember, these are larger divisions as well. And we'll attack right there. Excellent. And then we're going to also attack. Oh, that went into Italian hands, interestingly enough. Oh, that's right, because, yep, okay, I understand. Because that I was thinking that was still in French hands, but it's not still in French hands because, remember, France is no longer, they're an enemy now of the Italians, I mean. All right, so we got all those set up. It's going to take a little while to get all those done. Let's just take a look. 17 days for the larger invasions. We do have these guys ready to go, I believe. So let's go and send them. All right, so remember, we're attacking up here just to try and get the India invasion to go a little bit quicker. That's the goal here. And both of you guys can go up here. We already have somebody going that way. All right, looking pretty good. If anybody's not attacking there, let's make that happen. Yeah, they just don't really attack fast enough. What we could do is put them on, like, make them so they attack a little bit more aggressive. Now, that kind of just makes them not care so much about making sure the front is even, essentially. It doesn't make them do smarter attacks or anything like that. All right, let's go ahead and get to the snorkels. And we'll just research normally here. And then we also would probably want to make these guys do aggressive, too. The Marines. All right, so yeah, that'll make them hopefully go a little bit faster on these attacks. All right, so yeah, you see they still don't do attacks when they should be. They don't do them quick enough. And, nah, we don't need that. We're good. All right, so let's go ahead and let it save, I guess, because we just entered into March. It's going to push forward here. And you guys are going up that way. Up along the coast. By the time these guys get here, we're not even going to need them anymore. We're going to be over here already. Just decline all these. And got another ice pilot. Excellent. All right. Just go ahead and I want them going forward at all times. Constantly advancing. Trying to get India knocked out before somebody else becomes a major power, because I'm a little bit concerned about that. So these guys are attempted attacks here. I don't know how many of these are going to be successful. Honestly, I think this is going to be a rough fight here. These guys should be pretty easy to take out. But I'm a little bit worried about the Brazil attack, and that they might be the ones who end up becoming some of the major powers, the Brazilians. So I guess this Red Army is going to get a new front here. Let's go ahead and help out here. Make sure everybody goes there. I guess I didn't get everybody selected, so let's go and fix that. Let's go and have them advance over to there, and then we're just going to have them execute that as soon as they get there. Try and attack the Turks from that direction. I don't know if we can win here. Looks like we could, so let's go ahead and make that happen. Let's go and have these guys attack over this way as well. Remember, we're getting more troops coming over here too. And I don't know if this guy can win here, but yeah, it looks like that should be easy enough. Excellent. So attack over that way. Yeah, a lot of these are pretty successful attacks. Yeah, they must be hurting on equipment at the very least, maybe manpower too. Just take a look here. No, they're good on manpower. Could be hurting on equipment. Could just have weaker divisions, but I know that they have more divisions than we do, so that's why I was thinking it's got to be something else. All right, so we have one here. Let's go ahead and send the rest of the purple army up here. I think it's this one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let's go ahead and give them a order as well. They're going to be advancing up this way. And just go ahead and execute that order. We'll go ahead and do the immediate attacks here, though. Let's go ahead and attack that way, this way, and this guy's going to go up there. And this guy will stay in Calcutta, maybe. Or maybe he'll attack. Looks like he's going to attack. All right, well, that's a shame. I want to get these guys cut off here, if we can. So let's go and advance over this way. Just keep on pushing forward here. Remember, we're getting more divisions coming as well. We got another total of 24 divisions coming over to this front. And they don't really have a lot of divisions here anyways. And yeah, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to cut these guys off. They just always do some silly attacks here. We'll fix them though. We'll get them straighten them out here. Let's go and have these guys attacking up this way. Guys keep on pushing forward there. How about you guys go cut them off if possible? It doesn't look like that was possible. Okay. And go attack over that way too. Pretty much greens everywhere. No matter what we do, we can kind of do what we want here. It's pretty easy. We're gonna go ahead and get. Oops. I guess we'll get this first. The torpedo launchers, even though we don't really need any of this. I'm trying to tell this guy to stop his attack. I want him to go up this way. In fact, just go all the way over there, and then we'll have these guys attack that way. All right, so those guys were wiped out. Excellent. Let's go ahead and make sure these guys go over to this front, and these guys go to this. Let's have them go over there. All right, so how long until we get India knocked out? Remember, they're the last ones. Just taking a look here. Yeah, India is still the last one, and they are currently 59% towards capitulation. They've already lost 1.11 million casualties. To get the dispersed fighting. Fantastic. We're going to go and try and research that quick if we can. Just taking a look at the Iraqi front to seeing if we can't advance here. Baghdad is no longer do we have to attack across a river. We still will, though. We'll go ahead and do these river attacks anyways. And then these guys here are going to wipe them out. Maybe. Yeah, green. Fantastic. All right, so I feel like we got these purple divisions over here, so we now have enough divisions to let these guys controlled by the AI, I think. We have these 17. I sent this one because this is the one that was in North Africa, and they weren't as large, and I didn't want to send too many divisions, guys, because I was a little bit concerned that they wouldn't be able to get it done. Let's go ahead and launch these as well. Try and hopefully succeed in these attacks just to try and push up our participation, since as you guys might have noticed, it's not great. It's 35% right now. Could be much higher. Just taking a look here, we were able to advance, so that's good, and Iraq just capitulated. Excellent. So no longer have to fight their divisions, and that does mean, yeah, nothing really got messed up either. Right, I was a little bit concerned that things would get kind of messed up here. But yeah, it worked out fine. So these guys are not assigned to this front as they should be. We're going to have to, that is not the right army, apparently. Oh, I must have did it on the... There we go. There we go. All right, let's have these guys attack this way. Try and help out there if we can. Still kind of red, but that's okay. All right, just looking at attacks all throughout here, seeing if there's anything we can do. Already launching that attack. Just trying to make sure we continue pushing forward, because the Turks are another threat of becoming a major power, for sure. India should be knocked out here very, very soon. Let's go and grab that up. And make sure that you guys are coming taking these provinces here. There's all this territory over here that could get conquered as well. Not really going to be required, I think. I mean, the capital's up here. That's worth a lot of points. I really hope we don't have to go all the way to the capital, because it could take some time. What I might do, actually, is just have... I mean, we've got somebody here. Let's go this way. And let's see if we can't just get all the way up to the capital with a light tank. And if then we have another light tank, we're just going to take them and have them go straight towards that victory point. Just trying to get these victory points. We pretty much win in all the battles that we do. Let's go ahead and go over here, get all that. Yeah, we win in all of our battles. We do have a little bit of political power now, because remember, we're not using our political power anymore to get national focus. Get national focuses done. Let's take a look. Looks like we did win on all. Or no, we didn't. We lost on them. All right, that's a shame. We might have won. Nope, we did lose them all. All right, well, that's a bummer. Not surprising though. We did lose. We did win that one though. So what we're gonna do is let's just go ahead and have them. I want to say this is this division. Let's go ahead and stop these guys. Have them go back to their locations. And I want to say we'll send a bit more divisions. Clearly, what we sent was not enough. All right, so that'll be 6 and 7. So let's do 7 and 7. Slightly more divisions. We'll see if they can win. What we really need to do is give ourselves a bit of air support there. I think that could be quite helpful. So let's take a look at the air situation. We do have some planes that could reach here. So let's go and make sure that we're getting a little bit of assistance there. And we'll bring these guys over there as well. And we've got lots of planes just kind of sitting around. I don't really have anywhere to put them. So make sure that we kind of dominate that region. I didn't really give them assistance, and I probably should have. I think things would have gone a lot better if I had. I might have put too many planes over there. Maybe. So what we'll do is let's move them over to here. Let's move some over here. And we're just going to put just all of our planes there. There's no reason not to. Any planes that are in Spain, go over there. All right, so a lot more planes over there. Should go a little bit better there now. We already have plane support over here, air support. See if there's anything we can do attacks-wise. Might be able to win there. Oh, we did have one attack. All right, nope, never mind. We'll have to cancel it. I had a victory there, but then I messed it up. I messed it up, guys. So we did take Baghdad. Excellent. Let's see if we can't cut these guys off. I don't know. Yeah, we do have troops attacking here. Let's instead have everybody attack up that way. Although it looks like we already won there. All right. See if we can't get a win here then. Just looking for places, kind of cut troops off so we don't have to fight them all the way over there. Does seem we finally are building nuclear bombs now, so that's awesome. Getting that done. Let's go and attack over this way. This guy, you know what I think I'm going to do is just have, we got that, well, we got this guy doing it. He'll do it. I know that he's going to be kind of slow on this. That's okay, though. This is not really all that important. But I want to have somebody advancing over here trying to Trying to get these points does all help towards capitulation against India. Just take a look at how our troops are doing. Remember, the tanks are trying to beeline up there, trying to get India knocked out. And if they can get it done, then I believe we'll have our peace treaty. All right, let's see. These guys can go that way. All right, so looking pretty good. Should have, yeah, these guys should get all cut off here, so we don't have to attack them all the way across India. And let's go and attack right there as well. So let's just take a look, see where we're at, make sure that nobody else is in it. Turkey is even getting towards, pretty close towards capitulation here. India is 77%. All right, let's take a look at the situation here in Turkey. We are attacking across to try and give ourselves a front over here. You see that the Soviets are pushing over here. The Turks are just about done too. Just about everybody is done for the most part. For some reason, can't win there, even though we're at 98. All right, it's back to green though, and there we go. We did defeat India. I'm guessing we might have took the capital, and that was just enough. So this is the peace treaty, guys, against the Italian faction, which is the larger faction. The French faction wasn't all that large. So what we want to do here, just taking a look, could give more. What I should have did, guys, is I should have gave this territory back to Germany, but I forgot. I completely forgot to do that, so that's a shame. But you know what? I always felt like Germany was more of an enemy than the French were. The French were just misguided, that's all. While the Germans were monarchist, so they had to get destroyed. But I probably should have gave that to them. Would have looked nicer, I suppose. But that peace treaties are already over, so can't do anything about it. What I would love to do is maybe take Italian territory from them and give it to Britain. Screw the Italians. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I want to go ahead and puppet them as well. How many points do we have? Oh, we do not have a lot. All right. Well, let's go ahead and make Britain a little bit stronger. Remember, they're kind of in a weird situation. I want to give them all of India, if I can, as well. But first, let's go ahead and do... I guess we don't really need to do that. Let's do this territory here, if we can, for the Brits. It's not very expensive. And there we go. So the British will have this as well as Egypt. Let's go ahead and give them a bit of territory in here as well, in the Mediterranean. Won't mess with all of this here just yet. Remember, we also have to do stuff here. What I want to do is puppet Brazil, if we can, or let the Soviets puppet Brazil. I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, the Soviets can puppet them if they want. I kind of want to just I want to make this powerful Britain, give them some of their territory back. Give them like all India if we can. I think they do have claims here, so this should be a little bit cheaper to give to them. And that one's really expensive, apparently. Oh, that one's real expensive. All right, so I want to say that's all we're going to be able to give them for right now. We could give them some cheap ones up there. I wonder if there's anybody we can puppet for really cheap. Maybe the Italians? Let's take a look. Nope. That's right. We can't do anything with them. Oh, wait a minute. That's because I have this selected. My bad. Let's take a look here and see how much it would cost. All right, so it's not that expensive, but we still can't do it. Let's just say end our turn. See what the Soviets end up doing. Looks like they took a bit of territory over here. That's fine. I'll let them have all that territory if they want. I don't really care. But let's go and do some puppeting here. Let's puppet I think this is the Italians. I do want to puppet them, so we'll do that. Puppet the Italians. We'll puppet the Turks. And then I want to also puppet countries over here. I didn't realize, yeah, there's a lot of countries over here. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and puppet a lot of these guys. We will do everyone that we can, essentially. Afghanistan, though. Brazil. Chile. And I want to say we're good to go there. Let's go ahead and continue taking territory for the British now. That does stop the Soviets from puppeting anybody at the very least, or not puppeting anybody that I don't want them to. So let's go and give more territory to the British here in India. So Britain's going to be they're going to be weird. They're going to have very much in India and Africa. We can give them that 50.1. Can we give them this one? No, we can't. Yeah, so I guess that's it. I don't really see anything else that we have to do. Let's go and enter turn there. And see what the Soviets did. They have puppeted Bulgaria, Afghanistan, Iraq, and I guess I missed somebody in the Americas, Uruguay. All right, well, whatever. So let's go ahead and continue giving territory in India to the British, if I can find them. Where they be at. Here we go. All right, so give them all this. Whatever we can give them. We might have to... Oh, maybe not. I was going to say we might have to do a little bit of waiting. it seems we're good to go. I guess we can give them all India. Awesome. So India is now in British hands. Could give them Ethiopia as well. I'm trying to make this a little, you know what? I kind of want to free Ethiopia. Though we can't, we got to do it this way. Go back up to us, and let's see if we can't liberate Ethiopia, as well as Yugoslavia feels like they deserve to be liberated. Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of liberating our satelliting. Excuse me, satelliting is more accurate here. Yeah, I would like to satellite Yugoslavia, but there are a lot of points. Let's do Ethiopia first. Yeah, we don't have hardly any points. Okay, so there's really nothing we can do. Let's just go and enter turn. Let's see what the Soviets did. They did puppet Austria-Hungary. All right, let's just go and pass once. Maybe one more time, so that I can kind of get some stuff done, guys. So we want to go ahead and liberate Ethiopia. We want to liberate Yugoslavia for sure. Okay. All right, not entirely sure what's going on there, but oh, these are liberate. I don't want to liberate. I want to satellite. My bad, guys. That's what I'm messing up. Yeah, we want to satellite Yugoslavia. All right, that makes perfect sense. I was doing that completely wrong. Satellite Ethiopia. Let me see if there's anybody else we'd like to satellite here in, you know what, Albania would be fine. Yeah, let's satellite Albania as well. I know I saw him here. Here we go. Satellite Albania. And I want to say that's pretty much good on the satelliting of Italian territory. I don't think there's anything else we need to do with satellites at all, actually. And now we're just going to want to give territory to our puppets. So let's go and do that. We'll start with Italy, start giving them some territory. Maybe not. Seems, yeah, they don't have a lot of points right now. Yeah, that's it. All right, I thought we'd have a lot more, but apparently we don't. So they did satellite Czechoslovakia. Let's go and pass again. See what they did. Serbia, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Yugoslavia is already all there, so I don't think that any of that's having any effect right now. So let's go and give Italians their territory back. And so I guess we'll wait to do that one. Let's do the territory up here first. And we might be able to do everything. Yeah, we can. Awesome. So we'll let Austria keep that, I suppose. And yeah, we'll let the Italians, oh, maybe not. We won't let the Italians do anything. We're out of points. All right, let's go and enter turn then. See what the Soviets did do. I think they're just kind of wasting their points right now. Because, yeah, I don't think that any of that's working because Yugoslavia has already been satellited. So, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not really seeing them on here. We'll have to go through here and take a look. What's going on in that regards. But yeah, I want to give Yugoslavia that, if possible. So, you know, let's go ahead and try and see if we can't find them. See if we can't find Yugoslavia. I think we're done with Italy. I want to say we're done with all the territory. I'm probably going to give all this to Ethiopia. So let's see if we can't find Ethiopia and Yugoslavia. There we go. There's Yugoslavia. Let's give them that little patch of territory there. We could give them more territory over here as well, but I'm not going to do that. Let's do Ethiopia. Give them some territory, though. That was a bit too much, apparently. Oh, that one's really expensive. All right, so we can do that one. Can't do that one. Yeah, that one's apparently not. Yeah, not their core. Yeah, it's not their core. That's the reason why. All right. Well, we could just satellite them, I suppose. I kind of want to give that to Ethiopia, though. I'm fine with it being kind of expensive. We'll just have to wait till we have a little bit more points to do it, though. We should probably look for Turkey and start working on giving them their territory with our remaining points. And you know what? I'm going to give that to them, too. So give the Turks a lot of their territory back. And that's it. That's all we're going to be able to do. I already did more than I could. Yeah, that's it. So enter turn. Let's take a look at what the Soviets did. Satelliting Republicans. What the hell is going on, man? I think they just be wasting their points, but that's what I thought was happening with last time, and we ended up having 2 Spains. Though I'm looking at them now, and they don't seem to have 2 Spains. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Whatever. I'm not going to think too hard about it, guys. Let's go ahead and continue giving territory to the... Oh, yes, that's right. Let's do the Ethiopia one first, since that one's kind of expensive. I'm going to try... Yeah, we got it done. Excellent. So let's go back to the Turks and see what we can finish up here. We weren't able to do much. Let's just go and enter turn. Let's pass a couple times. Let the Soviets do whatever they're going to do. And then let's get the Turks the rest of their territory. All of this here. All right, lovely. All right, so we're done with the Turks. I want to say there's a lot of territory needs to be given out here. Yeah, Bolivia needs the rest of theirs. Oops. Let's go and give that to them. Brazil has a bunch of territory they need to be given. What do they currently have? Just right here. So we want to build them out based on where their capital currently is. Let's go and give them whatever we can with the points. We did wait a little bit, so we might be able to get it done. It does look like we were able to. Excellent. All right, so let's see. Chile would be next. Let's give them their territory. I want to say that is it for the Americas. Excellent. All right, so yeah, I don't see anything else that we need to divvy out over there. I don't know what's left. I might end my turn here if I can't find anything. I know that this is left, but I don't really know what it looks like over here. So I kind of just want to, we could always give this to Romania. Give Romania back their territory. You know what, let's do that. I want to say Romania is in here somewhere. They're definitely a puppet somewhere, so should be able to find them over here. I'm hoping I'm not missing anything, guys. I don't think so. Just kind of shoot around the world and take a look, see if there's anything. No, nothing. All right. So yeah, nothing that I can see that I'm missing. So let's just take a look, see if we can't find Romania. See where they're at. Serbia, Slovenia, Croatia. Come on. Good God. There's a lot of countries here. All these puppets that we've made. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and give Romania their territory back if we can. We give them that one. I don't really like them being all little tiny like that anyway, so, you know, it's better than nothing. Even if the Soviets end up taking the rest of this. So we're going to enter turn. Looks like they ended up not doing anything else here, so let's go ahead and give more territory to Romania. Though we can't give them much. All right, let's just pass. And then see what we can do now. All right, awesome. So I haven't really been taking a look at what the Soviets are doing. They're just taking more territory over here, apparently. I don't know if they're taking it for themselves. I wish the peace treaty was a little bit more reactive of what was going on, you know, where you could see it on the map. So you can, you know, it would just be better that way, I think. Because, yeah, right now you can't even see, like, this is all Romanian territory. It just kind of sucks. You can't see it. So what is left? Just that, oh, well, there's something going on over here. Let's take a look where that's at. Oh, okay, right there. That's the problem. You know what? I'm taking that for myself. I want another island. So we're going to take that over. So I think it's just the Austria-Hungarian territory. And yeah, I'm not sure what they have going on over here. I want to say he did puppet Austria. So let's just take a look and see if we can't give him that territory. We'll try and find them anyways. Here we go. Let's just go ahead and give them both of this. I have no idea what the situation over here looks like. Maybe give him this one first. All right, so hopefully it doesn't look too blotchy over here. And we're going to see what the world looks like, how bad the map gore is going to be. I imagine it's going to be kind of bad. Well, that's not too bad, I guess. It's kind of snaky, I guess, but they kind of match what Czechoslovakia a little bit. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I think that's okay. So this is Europe. This is what she looks like. Of course, France, once again, has all this. We could always tag over to France and give it to Germany if we wanted to. But yeah, it's not really relevant. Poland has two little patches over here. It looks like the Soviets did take the rest. Got Romania over here. There is a there's a Hungary, and then there's also the Association of Autonomous States. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, we know about Macedonia. So Macedonia is there. So that's what the Balkans look like. Here's the rest of Europe. So we can see it. Remember, Afghanistan is in Soviet hands or puppet. I guess they might have puppeted the Iraqis as well. The British are looking quite odd. You know, once again in control of parts of North Africa and India. They're more of an Indian Ocean power now than anything, though. Here's Asia. Not much changed from the last time we looked at it, other than the fact that, you know, Britain owns all this territory now. And you guys kind of already saw all this. Here's the Americas. Americas look pretty standard, with the exception of us owning Venezuela here because they pissed me off. And yeah, that's it. Here's Africa. The way Africa looks. some free countries. Europeans still definitely have a major presence in Africa. That's for sure. Soviets did take over this territory. Interesting. So yeah, they wanted to control. That makes sense. I think that makes sense that that they would want to control the straits here so that they could, actually leave the Black Sea. That's definitely been a problem for the Russians in the past, like for instance in World War One. So yeah, not being able to leave the Black Sea is a major issue for them to be able to get in the Mediterranean. So I could definitely see them want to dominate this region. It makes sense, and the Turks should lose something for joining the wrong side. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm not seeing anything else of note here. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode and the end of the series. So as I talked about last episode, I did, think about what we're going to be doing for the next campaign. And really between those 3 series, I do have one that I'm kind of favoring. And those 3 series are, I'll go ahead and go over them real quick. So the 3 countries I'm considering playing, guys, would be Britain. And if we did play that, I kind of think we might go fascist. Everybody wants me to do a monarchy one. But like everybody on YouTube has done that. The 2 most popular series with Man the Guns so far amongst YouTubers, as well as many other players, from what Paradox said in one of their developer diaries, is going fascist with the communist, going fascist with America, and then going the new monarchy route. Obviously they were already a monarchy, but where you bring Edward in, and you have a more authoritarian type of monarchy in Britain. So those are the 2 most popular. The reason why this series did so well is because I didn't play fascist in America like so many other YouTubers. I played communist. So that's one of the reasons why this series got so many views. If I had done fascist, it would not have gotten. It's one of my most popular series. It's already almost catching up to the other American series, which is previously the most popular. I think this series has almost 90,000 views. Episode 1 does. That's just the first video. So it's very, very popular because I didn't do what everybody else does. And going the authoritarian monarchy route in Britain is incredibly popular on YouTube. So doing that doesn't seem to make any sense because everybody's already done it. So what I was considering is going fascist instead. Let me know your guys' thoughts. No matter what, I think Britain would be a good playthrough. Now, some people are going to say, let's play democratic. Not enough people play democratic. Last British series I did was a democratic series, guys. We did that with the last DLC. That was the first campaign I played with Waking the Tiger. So I don't really want to go democratic again because we already did that. So I think it would be fun to do the fascist one. They have some interesting mechanics for that for Britain. So maybe go that route. Let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Then the other one I was considering is a Dutch playthrough. They got a new national focus tree. There's a lot of different routes we can go on that one. Really, I'm okay with any of them. Honestly, they're all pretty cool. So there's the Dutch route. And then the third one that I was considering would be to play as the Germans. So last time we played as Germany, we did a Return of the Kaiser series. So I wouldn't want to do that again. What I think we'd do this time is instead of trying to build up like another high seas fleet, like they had in World War One, where we try and challenge the British. That's what we tried to do in our last campaign. Try to challenge them in the seas. I think we'd play like a traditional like Nazi Germany campaign. We haven't done that since, good God, I don't know, 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. It's been a long time since I played as Nazi Germany. So we do a traditional Nazi Germany playthrough as far as the naval mechanics, since that's kind of relevant when it comes to man the guns. We'd be like trying to see if a raider fleet, an actual like raider fleet, is really viable. The way the Germans used historically. So we'd focus on submarines. We might do some surface raiding. It's not extremely effective, but definitely focus very heavily on building some really good submarines. We'd probably focus on techs a lot. When it comes to our techs, we'd probably focus on getting the submarine techs as quickly as we could. So yeah, just kind of building a raider fleet, I think would be fun. So that's the other one. Those are the 3 I'm thinking about doing. And what I'm going to do, since I could really do any of those, is I think I'm going to have a patron vote for it, guys. Let the patrons decide which one we do. So I don't want to put that up just yet, because I do want to hear your guys' comments on this video. So what I think I'll do is I'm going to release this video early Tuesday, and then I'll leave it up for half a day, see what you guys are thinking. Then I'm going to put the patron vote up sometime on Tuesday evening, and then I'll probably record it, give it a couple days for the patrons to vote, and then I would record the series on Thursday, I think. Yeah, that's what we do. We'd record it on Thursday, and that means the video would be up on Friday. So the new series would start on Friday. So if you are a patron, make sure you go over there and vote. I think all these would be fun. They all kind of let us focus on navies. Raider fleet, here's Germany. Obviously the Dutch have, a little bit of navy, and you can kind of build it up. I don't know which route we'd go for them, because there's a lot of ones where you can kind of move your capital, over to here, and this will be your base operations. Then you have mainly an Asian campaign. You can try and build up over here like Fortress Holland, and of course try and defend against the Germans. I don't know how well that would work. There's also, joining, the Germans or something. You can go fascist, you can go communist and try and, although that, I don't know how well that would work out for you. And we just did a communist one, so I don't think we would do that. So you can join the British. We could have like another monarchy one, where, we have monarchies in Europe again, and we would be a monarchy. Or we try and spread monarchies through the world. I don't know. There's a lot of things that we could do as the Dutch. But that little bit of naval action there. Of course, if we focus on the British, they're very navally focused, so we'd be able to do a lot of naval stuff there. Once again, we'll probably be using the custom focus branches that you can go to try and make a nice playthrough that's maybe a little bit different. Even if we did like a German Nazi one, we could always change some things up if we wanted to with the focuses. That could be fun, I think. So a lot of different things we can do, guys. I'm definitely looking forward to the next series. So that's that. Once again, I want to hear you guys' thoughts in the comments, and then patrons, check out the Patreon page for the vote sometime on Tuesday evening. So if you are interested in becoming a patron, you can vote even with just giving $1 per month. It used to be $5 a month to be able to do the votes, but we changed it so that any patron can vote. I changed that a little while back. So yeah, we're going to do that, and we'll leave it up to the vote. Whatever one wins from the patrons is the one that we're going to go with. The final thing I would like to end on is talking about the 1.6.2 patch, because one reason why I kind of want to wait also with the series is that I don't think the patch has come out yet, and it might come out on Wednesday. And I'm really looking forward to the new patch, because there's some nice changes. Some things I don't really care that much about, like for instance, Spain. This is one some people were excited about, and it looks like Spain did get united. That's awesome. One thing that some people didn't really like is when you play with historical focuses on, Spain always joins the fascists, which doesn't make any sense because Spain historically did not join World War II. So what they've changed is so that they'll keep their modifier, which they don't have it here, that is recovering from the Civil War modifier, which results in them very unlikely to join a faction. Before that basically was timed, and once it went away, they always joined the Axis, or whoever the fascist faction was. So now they'll be stuck with that. If you have historical focuses on, they'll be stuck with that the entire game. So they won't be joining another faction. That's the ideal anyway. The main thing that I'm excited about is the fact that they've recognized that the research is clearly not balanced. You can't get through that tech. You can't even get close to the tech tree the way you should be able to. Rather than making all the techs cheaper, though, what they've done is made many things increase tech research so that you can get through them faster once you kind of invested in it. For instance, any advisor who increases tech research has had his bonus increased. The research bonuses from your design companies has been increased as well, so you better research quicker from these. There's a couple other things too. God, I can't remember. Oh yes, that's right. When it comes to technology, just looking at engineering here. So the computing researches, all these ones down here, they have had their bonuses increased as well. So that makes these even more worth it. So basically anything that increases research, or most anything that increases research, the bonus has been increased even further. So I kind of like that change. I think that's good because you actually have to work towards it. You don't just get it from the get-go. It's not just quicker research just because all the techs have been decreased the way it was for the 1.60 patch to try and account for the new techs. You kind of got to work for it a little bit. So I'm really happy about that because this was ridiculous. You just can't get to the tech tree right now. Not even close to the way you should be able to. So that's the one I'm most looking forward to for the new patch. And it's still not out yet. I did just check, and I don't think it's out yet. It should hopefully be out this week, though. So when we start the new series, I'm hoping that it's on the 1.6.2 patch, so we have that better research time. We'll just have to see, guys. But yeah, that's going to be it for this series. It was a pretty fun series overall. I liked it. It was good fun. I didn't like how long it took for us to get into the war, and I think a lot of other people were frustrated with that as well. The Civil War wasn't until episode 5, so we had 4 episodes, which is a very long kind of period of slow. And it wasn't because it took too long. It was because all the more micromanagement takes longer to do on camera now. So that's something I'm a little bit concerned about, man. I'm getting a lot less time, in-game time in each episode. This was a very long series in the sense that all the videos are really long, and with all the extra micromanagement, with the ships, mostly ship stuff, but all the extra stuff, which I enjoy, it does take more time on camera, so we get less done. So you could keep it playing while you're doing all that, but that's highly inefficient. So I don't know. I'm a little bit concerned about that and how it's going to affect, series and stuff. And yeah, it just took 5 episodes to get the Civil War, and then several more before we got into the actual war. So yeah, I didn't like that, how long it took for us to get some combat going. And I noticed in the comments that a lot of people were kind of frustrated with the lack of combat in the early part of this series. However, there was a hell of a lot of combat in the series overall. We fought across the world and all the continents. We fought most of the major powers. We fought every major power but the Soviet Union in this campaign. So we fought Britain, France, Germany. We also had a new major power, Austria-Hungary. They were definitely a major power. Italy. Who else? Japan, of course. Can't forget about Japan. We fought China. They're not really a major power, but they can be challenging to fight sometimes. So we fought a lot of countries. It was a good campaign overall. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I hope to see you on that next series when we start it. And the goal, once again, is to start on Friday. Obviously, that's subject to change. Some things happen. But I don't see it not starting by at least Saturday. But the plan is Friday. So once again, let me know in the comments what you're thinking as far as those 3 campaigns that I mentioned, what you'd like to see on those, because I'm going to kind of use your guys' feedback a little bit when it comes to that patron vote. If you are a patron, make sure you vote as soon as possible, since I will be recording. The goal is to record on Thursday, so you only have from Tuesday night to like Thursday afternoon to vote, so that's not really as much time as I typically give you guys. So make sure that you get on that if you'd like to participate. And yeah, that's going to be it. If you enjoyed the series, make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Maybe go check out some of our other series on the channel. We got a lot of Hearts of Iron 4 content. Obviously, if you haven't watched that Japan one, that Japan miniseries, check that out. I'd like to do another miniseries as well. Hopefully, with my schedule kind of opening a little bit with the work, hopefully I'll be able to do another miniseries before the Rome game comes out, Paradox's Rome game comes out, because I really want to cover that, guys. I'm super excited about that. So hopefully I'll be able to get a mini-series going before then. We'll just have to see. And then I'm also hoping to, during this period while I let the patrons vote, I'm going to get another CK2 episode up. If you haven't checked that out, that's been a lot of fun. It's like a role play series. So maybe go watch that. But yeah, a lot of content, whether it's, you just like strategy games or you like other games. We've got, thousands of videos on the channel. So you should be able to find something that you like watching. And yeah, as I said, hope to see you on that next HOI4 series later this week. And thanks for watching, guys.